Former Big Brother Naija housemate Tokunbo Idowu, popularly known as Tboss, has laid every curses on troll who claim her daughter is ugly and not special. It will be recalled that the single mother revealed the face of her daughter for the first time on Valentine's Day, 6 months after she welcomed her. However, she made the unexpected when social media users flooded the post with abusive comments mocking her child and referring to the child as ugly. Tboss, who is known to be very emotional, took to live video on Instagram to reveal that the comments hurt her deeply.
I was just on Instagram and I saw, unfortunately I caught a comment by someone who I promised myself as at Valentine's Day before I went to bed. I had 1,800 comments. I went through every single one of them to try to, I'm sorry, I won't be able to be reading your comments, so let me just rant now. So I read every single one of them. I was holding my child and breastfeeding, and I was reading the comments just so I can delete all the negative, any stupid thing anybody wrote. I'll just delete and then just leave the positive stuff, and I answered to as many as I could, and I liked literally all the ones I caught as at Valentine's night before I went to bed around 4 a.m. First of all, I didn't hide my pregnancy. I had an extremely difficult pregnancy. I was in pain the whole time. I struggled so much. I suffered through that pregnancy. My sister told me that if she had not had a child before me, she would not want to have a child because of how much I suffered. My friend Sorrentino was practically, I was between hospital and prayer. It was hard. But at the end of the day, when people say I hid my pregnancy, it really hurts me because the first thing that came to my mind when I found out I was pregnant, I was so happy. I was already almost 35. And I was thinking that maybe this marriage thing is not happening. Maybe it's not for me. I really honestly believe that marriage is not for everybody. So I thought maybe, you know what, it's not for me. So now that I'm actually pregnant, I was so happy. And then I was sick the whole time. You guys don't know anything about my pregnancy, and I refuse to speak about it because I have so much joy being a mother now. When people say I denied my pregnancy, it hurts me. When people come up and tell me this person is your baby father, that person is your baby father, it gets me so angry because first of all, I've never had anything to do with these people, and second of all, I'm not pregnant for them, or I wasn't pregnant for them, and they're not the father of my child, and it gets me so angry. But I'm like, you know what? People are always gonna talk. I mean, I brought this upon myself when I decided to carry my 2 legs to Big Brother to try to make a better life for myself, and the people are always talking shit. You know what? You're not using my mouth to talk, so fine. Go ahead and do what you must to make yourself happy. But now that I deliberated and I thought about it, trust me, I am under pressure from my own family, from Wendy, to post up my child. I personally didn't want to. I mean, I want all this rubbish. I really should just keep my child away from all this rubbish. And my child was 6 months, a couple of days before Valentine's Day. And trust me when I tell you, I did not for 1 second think of putting up her face. All the negative and stupid comments from stupid little-minded people did not even faze me for 1 second for me to actually think, you know what, let me put up my child just to, I have got, so people say stuff like someone actually wrote to me, I think the person wrote to me in my DM and said, Tboss, please can you help me close the door? You born monkey. I found that really insulting and very hurtful, because even if I had a child that's as ugly as a monkey, like the ugliest monkey in the jungle, she is my monkey, and I love her monkey ass like that. So when people say stuff like this, It gets me so angry. I'm just like, you know what? I am not the cause of your pain. I am not the cause of your problems. I am not the reason why you are so loveless and you're so full of hate and you have so much anger. That is not on me. I'm sorry if that is because, I don't know, because of the society you were brought up in or your background. I don't know. But you know what? It's got nothing to do with me. When I have the energy, which to be honest these days I really don't, I respond to idiots like that, but usually I just let you be. Which takes me to my major reason for this video today, because I got so angry. I unfortunately caught a comment of someone and I couldn't trace it. The person was saying something to someone, and she was like, "What are you, Tboss? I did not talk to you. Let Tboss come and answer this thing herself." Well, what's her name? Miss, I sent you.
Half yet.
Miss Happiat. So Miss Happiat,